Hey, what's up? This is Scout with Level Up Tutorials, and in this video, we're going to be diving into the wonderful world of Svelte and Meteor. Now, I'm a huge fan of Svelte, and I'm a huge fan of Meteor, and when these worlds started to collide, I became very, very excited because let me tell you what you're going to get from this tutorial series, which by the way, will be entirely free, entirely on YouTube, none of it behind of a paywall. What you're going to be getting from this series is going to get the ability to create really, really fast performing reactive sites that are going to be reactive through the entire stack, and they're going to be real time. So Meteor connects really well into Svelte's whole reactivity. If you haven't used Svelte before, if you haven't used Meteor before, don't worry about it. We're going to be talking about the little things that make those platforms unique along the way. But what we're going to be doing largely is just building a really basic app to get this started. And who knows, if people really like this and found this interesting, maybe we'll continue to build some more intense applications like a chat system or something. But by the end of this, you're going to be able to build a full stack reactive site that is reactive through the entire stack, has a database, has authentication, and performs really well. Okay, so let's go ahead. And what we want to do is head to meteor.com. If you haven't been here in a little while, you'll notice it looks quite a bit different. Meteor itself is a full stack node platform. It's all based on node.js, uses MongoDB as a database. And it's a really great platform. It was recently acquired by a company called Tiny, and they've been doing a lot of fantastic work, included this new website. So Meteor has been really evolving and growing lately, and I'm loving that because, well, leveluptutorials.com is built on Meteor, and I'm a big fan. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing we want to do is head to meteor.com and head to their install page. Now, from this install page, you can see we have OS X and Linux. You can do it with a simple curl command, or with Windows, we can install with something called a Chocolatey. Now, I'm not a Windows developer, so I really don't know too much about Chocolatey, but it looks like it's a pretty easy install to use Choco install Meteor. So unfortunately, we're going to be keeping this all Mac in this video, but it shouldn't be too bad here. So you can copy this command, paste it in here, and install Meteor. Now, obviously, I already have Meteor installed in my computer, but it doesn't matter, and it's not going to hurt to install it again. So what this is basically, like I mentioned, Meteor is a full stack platform. It takes care of the front end, the back end, the database, right? Everything. And it makes so very easily. And a lot of times when people first started to use this in the past, they really got the vibe that it was sort of Rails-like for Meteor. And I'm pretty into that myself. Okay, so now that Meteor is installed, you can see that it lets us know that we can use Meteor create to create our application. Now, it gives you these squiggly lines in here. I don't think you actually need to do that, so we're not going to do that. Breaking the rules here. And this is, you can see at the time of recording this, we're on version 1.1 or 1.10.2, and you can see we can create a new app with a Meteor create. And now to-dos, now that's a pretty common, let me bump this up here. Creating a to-do app is a pretty common boilerplate because it teaches you, accounts, insert, delete, those kind of things that you typically do in any sort of application. And well, I like to-dos. I prefer resolutions. Why? I have no idea. It's cheesy, and it's largely just going to be the exact same thing as a to-do app, but it switches it up just a hair. So let's go ahead and say resolutions. Now you can follow along exactly if you'd like, or you can create your own application. Again, this application is just going to be showing you how easy it is to get full stack reactivity via Meteor and Svelte. As in, when we make a change to the database, it's going to be broadcast to every single person using the site. It's going to be really cool. And one of the things I really love about this platform. Also, just wait till you see the code. Okay, so you can see they're letting you know that there's some TypeScript templates, some React templates, some full bare minimum. I love this about Meteor. They recently added these templates. We're using TypeScript and React on Level Up Tutorials right now, and really like it. Okay, so now that that's installed, I cleared my console here. What we're going to be doing is opening this up in VS Code. So we're going to first change directories into our resolutions directory, and then we're going to run code // Now, if your VS Code command line tools aren't set up, this isn't going to work. You can always just drag and drop the resolutions folder into VS Code any way you like to open your projects. And here we go. Okay. Now, before we dive into what we actually got here, which is really not a whole lot, but that's a good thing because it does a lot for you, let's dive into creating this app and getting it up and running. We can just type in here, Meteor. And this is going to build, download anything it needs to be downloaded, take care of just about absolutely everything we need. And if you're concerned about Meteor's package system or you haven't used Meteor in a long time, keep in mind you can use NPM packages interchangeably in here as well. There's no restrictions there, okay? So if you see a Meteor package thing, I'll explain how they're different than NPM packages, but you can use them both, okay? So you can see we're running at localhost port 3000. I can fire this up and bring this over here and boom, welcome to Meteor. Now, this has nothing to do with Svelte just yet, but you're going to see just how easy it is to get Svelte up and running in the next couple of videos here. We're going to say, click me, click, 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 and notice how you've pressed the button 9 times. If we refresh this, resets, okay? Obviously, this is basically just local state, some links, and a welcome to Meteor sign, right? They don't like to give you too much, and I approve of that, right? Who wants to spend their time deleting CSS? I don't. So here we have our application. In the very next video, we're going to be talking about the files that are included here, and then we're going to start talking about Svelte, how it works in Meteor, how we can get up and running super duper quickly. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.